Never before in the history of the accounting profession have accountants had a way in which to systematically and exponentially increase client billings until now.
Welcome to GoodAccountants.com.
16 client referrals, which has generated about $30,000 in annualized billings in about a 2-month period.
$10 million a year communications for
between $94,000 and $100,000.
total of over $11,000 in billing.
That's $210,000 worth of billing, all for my $5,000 investment. My initial.
I think we got 75,000 in billings, yes, which and we
700,000, but growing fast.
And they did about $300 million.
Volume of business that I picked up in my first 5 weeks.
Yes, that they've probably brought about $40,000 worth of business to our firm. Under $1,000.
And we've retained both clients. The client billing combined is $80,000.
By GoodAccountants.com, they're a $5 million business, and the engagement will be $25,000 to $30,000.
Since I got enrolled with GoodAccountants.com, I probably would have made about $20,000.
My name is Richard Hayes. I'm a licensed CPA in the state of Florida. I've been practicing in the state for 22 years, and I've been on my own in my own practice, initially as a sole practitioner for 3 years, and then 12 more years as a firm, Hayes & Associates CPA PA. I've earned 80 grand from the first 2 clients that I received from GoodAccountants.com. There's no other way that I know of that, you spend $5,000 and you get $35,000 in annual billings. So I was very impressed after this first interaction with Good Accountants. As an accountant, I think we face some new challenges these days, and I think the biggest one that you just can't ignore, it's the elephant in the room, it's the economy. And the economy has really changed the game, and it's impacted almost everybody in business. And the way I see it affecting my practice is, we've retained our clients, but our clients are smaller, and they're having us do less because they're doing less. So their companies have shrunk, our company has shrunk, and when you have good employees and you have a thriving business and then things change, dealing with that change is the big challenge. And I really think that's the elephant in the room for all businesses, and it affects accountants tremendously. And I think the problem that it's created is you need to generate revenue so that you can keep your employees and you can keep your thriving organization moving in the right direction. And I think most accountants are not equipped to go out and replace that revenue on their own. I think that's something that GoodAccountants.com is a big help with. We generated $80,000 in billings, and we have commitments for $80,000 in billings on 2 introductions, 2 meetings, and 2 new clients. To an accountant who says that this method of marketing doesn't work, I would just say this. The marketplace has changed, and I think that referrals and relationships are still critical to an accountant. But there's no question in my mind that this method that GoodAccountants.com uses and the internet is an extremely effective, viable, and I would even use the word efficient way to find a client that's a good match. Not just a client that's been referred that may or may not be a good fit for the client or for you. I say it's a terrific way to find a client, and it certainly worked for me.
Call today, 1-800-505-7861. That's 1-800-505-7861.